Fire it up, footballers. Welcome to the stream. Live streaming. Chicago Fire versus Houston Dynamo. Let's fuck with the sound. Get right into it. Where are we at, chat? How you guys all doing? What do you guys think is going to be the result for today? Right now, it looks like people are predicting a Fire win. 50-50 with a draw at the moment. How you guys all doing? How's the weekend been treating you? Face a little green. Well, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Spitting Fire. Kick that like button. Welcome to the best live stream. Chicago Fire is going to be on the docket here tonight. Taking on Houston Dynamo in Houston. We're going to be watching live on Twitter. Highly suggest you pull up the stream along with us. Live chat, get the banter going. Let's have some fun. That's what we do here. And of course, let's get into it. Well, soccer fans, how y'all doing today? I got my Chicago Fire original crest ready to go. You can get a win against here in Houston. Houston's not doing too hot. The North, have they ever? They're kind of like the Fire. Eternal struggles for the Houston Dynamo. Never really putting it all together. At least not lately, in the last, 10, 15 years? Can't think of anything, any big-time success for the Houston Dynamo. At least any sustaining success. Yes, they've had some interesting named players, some good players in the past, but what have they been in MLS? Have they been a winning team, or have they been an also-ran? They've been kind of an also-ran. Never really in the mix. It's surprising who's always in the mix. RSL? Go figure. LA Galaxy, of course. LAFC, one of the newer teams, but always seems to be in the mix, especially with Carlos Vela. Things are going to be changing, though, in the league, as LAFC has made huge signings in the past few weeks. Besides Giorgio Chiellini, correct me if I'm wrong if I said that, chat. Giorgi Chiellini, in addition to one of the best defenders for Italy, LAFC went and signed a Galactico. A Galactico that starred in Chicago in the MLS All-Star game years and years ago. Scored. Yeah, I'm talking about Gareth Bale coming to MLS. How do you figure? Let us know in the chat how excited you are for Gareth Bale to come to the league. Now pair that with the Apple TV deal that comes in next year, where you're going to be able to see every team play all under one roof of Apple TV. Something to keep an eye on, especially with Leo Messi's name sitting right there. Just the cherry on top of the strudel. Things you'd love to see. Things I think you're going to see here in MLS. I think you're going to see Gareth Bale versus Leo Messi. Imagine how many people are going to want to get Apple TV just to see that before they're even thinking about their local teams. Something to think about, fans. Thank you for joining us here in Spitting Fire, though. Of course, as always, greatly appreciate you guys kicking that like button, subscribing to Spitting Fire, spamming your most favorite emojis in the chat. Feel free to join the sickest, it does a lot, 99 cents, fish it out of your couch, plug it into the YouTube, jam it in there like it's a arcade cabinet, and get access to the best enhancements on YouTube for your YouTube experience and your live chatting. And spam it. Spam the sickest emojis on YouTube. All right, let's get into the game here, chat. You guys ready? Well, Fire fans, MLS fans, Houston fans, soccer fans in general, what's going on? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I feel like this blue is one of the reasons
Maybe getting that out of there might enhance. Yeah, let's get that out of there. F that noise. What's up, everybody? Fired up. We're taking a look and getting ready for the game. We're going to be watching live on the Twitters. You should be able to watch it too, wherever you are. The stream is up. The link will be in the description of the video. Pull it up alongside yourself, get another screen going, and get yourself active in the live chat. Here it is. That's not the right link. Let's update that link for y'all. There you go. Link is updated. There you go. All you fine folks, thanks for joining us here. And we're going to be getting the game going here in the next few minutes. I imagine kickoff will be in about 10 minutes or so. We already have the lineups up there for you. Clark in net for Houston Dynamo. Lundqvist, Hadebi, Steres, Zeka in the back line for Houston. Saren, Vera in the midfield. Quintero, Rodriguez, Olferson, and Ferreira, a gnarly little U.S. men's national team striker, all up there for... Wait, am I thinking... Ferreira. Yeah, I thought he's in the mix for them too. Unless I'm mistaken. What's up, Connor? What's up, chat? How you guys all doing? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slide over. I saw Connor's message in the old SFYT. I'm sliding into there if people want to slide in to the Discord chat during the game. Go for it while we enjoy this match. I thought I just had it going. And I have it pulled up here, guys. By the way, the link is in the description if you could go take a look, pull it up alongside, and enjoy it with us. By the way, cheers to you on this lovely June 25th weekend. Just about a week or so out from July 4th. What are your 4th of July plans, chat? You guys going to be visiting the beach, going to the pool, having a nice little barbecue? Woo. What is your plans for 4th of July, chat? How you guys doing all? As we wait for this game, look at these formations here. Both arrows are kind of pointing defensively. I mean, what if you got that arrow pointing reversed if you flipped it? So you took that arrow and but where's your goalkeeper, I guess, yeah. It's interesting though, you could see the arrow formation. What's really interesting, I have this really cool book, Soccer Pyramid. It's by Jonathan Wilson, Inverting the Pyramid. And it shows all the old tactics, all the old formations, the WM formations, the Christmas tree formations. It's so cool to see the evolution of soccer throughout the years. How guys started realizing that when they positioned people in different spots on the field, it created different openings, did different things. And when you got the right players to do the right jobs, it really unlocked these formations. So sometimes you didn't have the right guy in the right job. That would hinder the program, hinder the formation. All of a sudden you bring in a certain guy, a certain role player, a certain player that just fits the role to a T, and everything just comes together. Another thing that they talk about is teamwork versus just star players. And that's what you look at when you see like Golden State Warriors or the Chicago Bulls. Like, yeah, those teams have some of the best, greatest players of all time, but they also have some of the greatest team players of all time. Jordan, one of the greatest team players of all time. Scottie Pippen, one of the greatest team players of all time, except for that one time where he lost his head. But in general, when they're on the pit, when they're on that court, some of the best team players. And I think that's what makes a great champion for any sport. I think that applies all over, to soccer, to hockey. Who do you guys think is going to win this match? Right now, it looks like the poll has changed a little bit. Houston getting some love now in the chat. Thanks for joining us here on Spitting Fire. What's up, Archduke? What's up, everybody? Gonna hang out here for a bit. Crew don't play for another couple hours. 10:08. By the way, I'm sure you could check that out on Connor's stream. You guys are interested in watching a little crew action later on. Hey, got two laptops. Dude, Archduke knows how to go. Is one of those laptops a gaming laptop, Archduke? I wonder if you game at all. Maybe a little Fortnite, maybe a little World of Warcraft, maybe a little chess. I don't know, I'm throwing all that. Very different ones out there. Maybe, who knows? Maybe a little I can't even say it. Carasconi? I don't know those areas. There's different board games out there that are pretty cool too. You guys got any cool board games you guys been playing or for the summer? I mean, summer is usually gate time. We get your friends out, get going, maybe get the poker chips going. That's what we do for our summers. We're definitely going to be having a few more poker tournaments coming up here. And what we realized over time is we used to do tournaments. We used to do like winner take all tournaments, but like, you know, people would come in and they'd want to join and it would complicate things. So what we now do, we do a cash game. We just do regular old cash game, you know, for cookies. Staying inside. I prefer to be fireproof when it comes to weather. I know what you mean, man. Texas hot today. Let's take a look at the old Houston weather. In Chicago, it is rainy. Holy crap. It's 97 degrees in Houston. Meanwhile, let's get Chicago. 78 degrees Chicago and rainy, a little lightning. Them's the conditions. All right, I'm pulling up the Twitter. I'm on the Twitter page. By the way, don't panic. This game is not started. I got it live here in front of me. I got the inside feed right into the stadium of Houston. And as always, we encourage you to pull it up live with yourselves and banter with the best live chat on YouTube. Let's freaking go. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys got some stuff you guys want to get into. Gareth Bale coming to MLS. I think that's a spectacle. That's the type of spectacle that you need to see out of Chicago Fire. That's the type of guy that they should be looking to bring in. I mean, yeah, you got to bring in your High Road Tauruses. Yes, you got to bring in your Shakiris, but you need that premier goal scoring threat. And now Gareth Bale, where's he going to play for LAFC? That's really exciting. You could play him as a winger. You could play him as a striker. You could play him as an attacking mid. You could do anything with Gareth Bale in MLS. Imagine being the coach who's going to get Gareth Bale on your squad. I mean, yeah, he's not as powerful as he used to be 5 years ago, 3 years ago. However, man still got it. Man could still hang. Man could still ball. Man was world class. You don't lose a lot of that. Well, you can lose some of it. Did I just get a freaking live chat? Wow! Archduke, man! Make sure this money's fireproof. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. Hell fucking yeah. Greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the party, man. Let's go. Thanks for the cheers. Hell fucking yeah. I'll make sure the puppy gets it. Or you know, have a little beer in your honor, man. Greatly appreciate that, Archduke. That's freaking awesome, man. It fires me up, brother. Greatly appreciate that. 666, yo, I see what you did there. Oh, I see what you did there. You got to make sure that money's fireproof, especially you put that type of number into. Whoa, that's a spicy meatball, brother. But thank you, man. Greatly appreciate that. Let's get it going, chat. You guys ready for this? All right, they're going out on the field. I see the Fire taking their spots. Houston running back to their coach, looking for a bit of reassurance. They're questioning the game plan, as you can tell already, before they get out there. That spells good things for the Fire, I think. In fact, let's take a look at the old betting rounds. DraftKings and FIND the Duel. FanDuel, MLS. See how the old Chicago Fireverse thing is rated here. DraftKings. All right, let's see. MLS, love it. Chicago Fire are getting 255. I'm putting 5 on it. Putting 5 on it, chat. 5 Chicago Fire getting plus 255 odds. I gotta put 5 on it right now. Come on, hurry. Gotta get this going before the game goes. Yeah. Just 5 on it. Just 5 to win 17. I love it. All right, there it is. Boom. I should have done a no bet. That might have been a better bet. So there's this thing called tie no bet, draw no bet. Yeah, that doesn't do as well. Nah, yeah, I went big. That's fun. Not much of a big betting man, but I do enjoy throwing down the occasional small wager. Although, White Sox, you win it all for me. White Sox win it all. Ooh, I'd love that. All right, we're about to get this game kicked off here, chat. Thank you for joining us here on Spitting Fire. We're watching live on Twitter. You can watch live too along on Twitter. Link is in the description. Just drop us a like. Greatly appreciate it so other people can find the stream and also get a hold of this. But if you want, pull up a different screen, hang out with the best live chat on YouTube, spam those freaking emojis, and have some fun. Let's get spicy. Meet the buzz rolling here like spaghetti, all right? Got MLS on TUDN. We're watching on Twitter. Gaston Jimenez, of course. I can't be showing the game live here on YouTube because, you know, I like to keep my things going here. Don't like to keep the nice things for you guys. All right, but what we do is we watch on Yahoo, and Yahoo does the coolest thing where they show the passes on the field, update it, pretty close to real time. So we are going to make sure that is live and posted for you, fine folks. Dude, Archduke. Got some fireproof money now. You could make sure I put that in the old... Well, X-Gatorade saying, hey, what's up, X-Ray Gatorade? X-Ray Gatorade. Ooh. Speaking of Gatorade, guys, what's your favorite Gatorade flavors? You going red, orange, or you going for one of those spicier flavors, the ones that are different? Got white cherry, Riptide Rush. Archduke saying, don't play video games anymore, just an extra laptop I don't use as much. That's nice, though, that you got those two pieces of technology. Technology's so cool and what it allows us to do and how it allows us to keep in touch with our loved ones and our friends and stuff like this, dude. Imagining being able to do this back in 1999 when I'm playing FIFA 99 with my small little PlayStation 1. Or no, is it FIFA 2001 and I'm playing on PlayStation 1? That would make more sense. Maybe it was FIFA 02, but right around there. And to imagine that what's possible now, I could play some of the most insane games if you guys hang out, stream. Game's going 20 seconds in, and Houston are in orange, Chicago Fire in blue. Houston on the ball first, but Chicago Fire say, nah, nay, we want the ball back. And they do so. They take it back with force. Red Bull Insider saying, what up? Decided to pop in even though I'm at a fair right now. Dude, a fair. Dude, fairs are so fun. Every year, I think you gotta go to the fair, go see what the 4-H clubs are up to. All the 4-H clubs are dwindling, I've been hearing. I just like going to see some of that stuff. There's always some cool, fun stuff there. Get the corn dogs, get the elephant ears. Maybe there's a good, fun band. I've seen like the Beach Boys at some of these places, at some of these fairs. And you don't sleep on the Beach Boys. No, that's a perfect summer. That's a sound of summer. Minute in, Gal Gasolina on the ball. He possibly of the $10 million new Chelsea man. We don't know yet. It hasn't yet to be confirmed. But it looks like Gal Gasolina could be going to Chelsea for over $10 million or pounds. One of the two, you know. You know how that works. There we go. It's updating for us. Things you'd love to see. Houston on the ball, but they give away the ball to the Chicago Fire. Chicago Fire have a nice little bit of recovery there from Chris Mueller to sprint down and collect that pass that was taken down by, who is that, Johnny Bornstein? Let me double check that. Yeah, it's JB3 out in that left back position, filling in for Navarro, who still must be out with safety precautions. You know what that means. Health and safety precautions, usually, you know, out 1 to 2 weeks there, trying to prevent any other issues from popping up for the team. So did you guys get to check out this very cool video the other day from Chicago Fire that I think they released it either today or yesterday? It's their awesome series that they got going on, and in it, there's a little clip where they show Shaqiri just running. You got a little blast of Shaqiri's personality from that, and the blast I got chopped coming from Chicago Fire. The cross comes in. Chris Mueller misses the header. A very close, dangerous chance here in the end of the second minute here for Chicago Fire. The cross coming in from the right wing. Chris Mueller's defender was lost. Chris Mueller gets a decent header on it, but he sends it over the bar by about a foot. The Beach Boys is the missing link between the Beatles and the Ramones. Big fan of Pet Sounds. Pet Sounds is a gnarly album. Quite a few gnarly albums for the Beach Boys. It was interesting to learn the history of course, when you talk about the Beach Boys' main songwriter, Brian Wilson, and how he kind of lost his mind competing with the Beatles, trying to compete with John Lennon and Paul. So it's so he wrote Pet Sounds. Beatles come out with I think it's not Magical Mystery Tour. It's the one with all the people on the front. Oh, it's such a good album. Oh, I know, Mom. Just I'm having a brain fart. But anyway, so Beatles come out with another album. Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys try to come back with another album. It's Smile, and he kind of has a nervous breakdown during it. Really cool history with the Beach Boys, but you know, he definitely eventually did get it together, which is awesome to see. Gotten the privilege to go see Beach Boys a few times. Also seen Paul. Also got to see Paul McCartney once or twice. It was amazing. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like you think the sound you grew up with, and it's like unbelievable to see. You guys see anybody cool like that? The Ramones, oh man, that'd be fun. Old Johnny. Chicago Fire on the ball. It's the end of the fifth. It's the beginning of the 5th minute, and they lose it. Houston take the power back. Sitting right there in the middle of their own zone. They push it back all the way to their farthest center back. Over onto their left back, out in that left wing, pushing into the Chicago Fire zone. And the possession continues. Good bit of position for Houston here at home. They got to settle down. They got to settle down the tempo. The Chicago Fire had an early chance there. Really made them nervous. Pet Sounds was written on a piano in a sandbox in Brian Wilson's home. Brian Wilson used to live in Illinois. I don't know if he still does. I know I've got friends who used to see him walking around the neighborhood at night. How weird would that be? See Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys walking around your neighborhood, just walking around in Illinois, one of the Chicago suburbs. Especially once you know the history, it'd be very cool. Very cool. But, you know, by then, 2000s, I mean, he still has his, you know, his struggles, but he's in a much better place than he used to be, which is great to see. Houston encroaching on Chicago territory, but Chicago activates the defensive button. They press the button, say nope. Houston's press, though, takes the ball right back. 6 minutes and 30 seconds here. Saw the Ramones in 88 or 89 with Talking Heads. Awesome. And Blondie. Like, you have me at Talking Heads. And, well, you have the Ramones, freaking sick. But Talking Heads would probably be my favorite of the 3 bands that you just mentioned. I'd be, like, all over going to see That'd be like, woo-wee. Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be awesome. A Talking Heads concert, like, combined with a Modest Mouse concert. I feel like they're kind of in that similar vibe. That'd be fun. Chicago Fire playing a little bit of defense here in the 7th minute. Finally stymie the Houston attack, and now are on their own bit of possession. Houston's press has been activated. Chicago Fire still trying to get it out of their back zone. Chicos looks up. Captain Chicos looks up, finds one of his center midfielders, but Houston's on him like white on rice. I heard somebody say that earlier. Some sports player or something. It was Larry Bird or something. I don't know. It was something hilarious. Chicago Fire with a dangerous chance here. Now all of a sudden in the penalty zone. Chance comes in. Oh, they just miss. Missed by a foot or so. Stanislav Ivanov doing a little bit of work there on the Houston defender. Tricks, leaves him in his dusted. gets a nice bit of separation. Prishabilko sitting at the top of the box does acts as a little decoy. Looked like Mueller was going to the back post, but he was missing the ball just by about a foot or two. And the ball just missed the post by a foot or two. Man, it was just squeezed the middle. That was exciting. A bit exciting moment there for Chicago Fire there. Now Chicago Fire back on the ball. 8 minutes 39 seconds. Houston tried to steal it. They do, but they don't get it far enough. Chicago back on the ball. They're going to get a cross inside the zone. Chicago Fire's possession is getting up and in the faces of Houston Dynamo. I understand. I've been to hockey, football, and soccer games, but never seen a concert in person. Oh, Blink-182, Green Day, Tom Petty. Oh man, seen some amazing Bob Dylan, Bobby D. Even though it was, you know, old Bobby Dylan, still got to see Bob Dylan. Whew. Jeff Tweedy. In fact, we saw it at the Fire Stadium with Jeff Tweedy and Wilco. Bob Dylan and Wilco. That was a really cool concert. And we saw over in Bridgeview at the Fire Stadium years back. Modest Mouse. Oh man. Lupe Fiasco. Quite a few Lollapaloozas. Always a fun time. Houston on the ball, taking the ball back after a little bit of dangerous spot there that Chicago was putting in them. Chicago's chances, Chicago's looked like the more dangerous team on the attack here the first 10 minutes. Chat, by assessment, Houston has had good possession, but Chicago's possession has looked more dynamic. I thank you. Oh! See what you... The Houston Dynamo. Oh, I see what you did there. Chicago Fire having to play a big-time defense as Houston breaks into their zone, into the penalty area, getting some dangerous spot here for Chicago Fire. It's Houston going to get a shot off. Might have been offside. Possibly a corner kick. Gonna do a lot more concerts than sporting events, says Archduke. Concerts are a blast. Sporting events a blast as well. Each one different, you know, unique, different experience. Blink-182, Green Day, and Weezer. We're doing a stadium tour last fall, and we're all in Ohio. My mom, and we're gonna go, but it was in the middle of a school and work week. Yeah, that could be brutal. Hard to commit to sometimes with that. But then sometimes you're like, you know what? Chuck it. You have to commit for 2 days off because that next day you might be out of commission. Chicago Fire having to play a bit of defense. That would be a great concert, by the way. Blink-182, Green Day, Weezer. Heck yes. There's some good bands that surprised me too live, like All American Rejects. Like they were actually really fucking good. They were a phenomenal experience live. There's been those experiences you don't expect to be so great. Or I mean, you expect to be good, but then they're like, holy crap, they were even better than you thought. I mean, Florence Henderson or the Machines. That was an amazing show. She's a little weird, but she lets you know. Like when she's talking to the crowd, she does some weird stuff, but it was fun. And she, beautiful singer, some great songs. Oh man, there's that other band I saw too with weird witchy lady, but she's pretty cool. Oh, what's that band? Oh, they got some great songs. Saw them live. Oh yeah. Dispatch. Oh man, Dispatch live. Classics. How many times have I seen them? Or just one of them? Modest Mouse, of course. Chicago Fire having to play defense here. Houston's possession getting a little bit more dangerous, but Chicago's defense is up to task. Takes the ball back. It's 13-14 have 13 minutes and 14 seconds have expired. If you could go back and watch one band or artist live, who would it be? It would be somebody who I haven't seen yet. I think it might be the Allmans, like back in their day, with all the Allman Brothers. Oh, could possibly chance for Chicago Fire to for Houston to score. Dangerous chance. Oh, almost heads. Ulfsson almost chips the goalkeeper with his head. Looks like he's onside. Great little cross here. Gets the header off, but he's gonna roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Man, that was a dangerous chance for Houston right there at the end of the 13th minute. But if I could go back and watch one band or artist live, maybe Michael Jackson, Elvis. Elvis might be, oh man, the comeback show with Elvis. See that live? Ooh, that'd be good. Let's see. Let's see. Led Zeppelin, back in the bottom days. That could be great. The Who. Oh man, early Who. Mid-stage Who. Oh, mid-stage Who. I would want to see mid-stage Who, like right before Pete Townshend blew up his eardrum. I think that might be the band I would want to see. Go back and see. Oh, the Who. That would be it. Oh yeah, they're absolutely. Sometimes I forget about them, but damn, they gotta be in my top 10 for sure. Miles Davis, seen Buddy Guy. That's a fun concert. Chicago Fire with a chance here to score, but it's gonna go out of bounds for a goal kick. Buddy Guy was an awesome show. Miles Davis would be awesome. Go see a couple of those awesome old horn guys. Man, like just like catch them all like on a night that they're all in the same club. Some people saw the show, but maybe only like 20, 80, 100. I don't know how many people would be at the club seeing these guys play, but man, that'd be awesome. Can dig on that. Houston on the ball, 16th minute. Been a little back and forth here with chances. Both teams getting a few. Both having dangerous chances now. It really could be 1-0 to either club after the last 60. It could have been 2-2, 2-1 Chicago. Chicago had two chances that they fumbled right in front of the goal. Well, one they fumbled right in front of the goal, and Chris Mueller's header just went over it. Kasper Przybyłko was the one who fumbled it. By the way, Archduke, man. Still thinking about that, man. Thank you, bro. That's awesome. Let's freaking go. Ooh. Chris Mueller, looks like Chicago Fire have earned themselves a foul. Weather's been crazy cool. Wonder if the sky has been very, very awesome lately. Seeing the stars and all that cool stuff. Summer is the best time to get to the beach, get out, see some very cool things out there in the galaxy. Love some stargazing there at night. All right, Chicago Fire, what are you gonna do here? Make me happy. Oh! Przybyłko trying to get on the end of a free kick there for Chicago Fire. A small half chance developing from that free kick, but the goalkeeper was there. He gets it on net. Steve Clark is ready. Ball rolls out of bounds for a corner kick. Chicago Fire going to get another chance. Wait, what are you worried about? Are you going to check VAR? It went off the goalie, clearly. Okay, no, there's no VAR. Hey, Chris. Oh, no, man. I hope you do take it easy. Make sure you get some good fluids in your, get your what's that Lucozade? Out in England and the UK and Scotland, they got Lucozade, which is like their Gatorade. Make sure you get some of that. Get some chicken noodle soup. Get some rest, brother. Never know what it could be, but either way, take her easy. I've been waking up early to watch the current planetary alignment. Which planets? Is it Earth? Because there's always some cool ones. I thought I saw something really cool in the sky the other day. I pointed out to Mrs. Spitfire, and I was like watching this for a minute or two. I'm like, "Oh, Jill, you gotta see this. This is incredible." She looks up. She's like, "It's a plane." She took one look at it. But it looked so good. It looked like Mars or something to me. Houston coach putting up, saying, quickly, come on, come on, on delay. I want you to referee, make better decisions. Chris saying, I've done all the meds, food and water, and I'm still, yeah, it's gonna happen. Of course, your body's gonna be getting rid of it. Body right now is working overtime, saying, like it's like that movie Osmosis Jones. It's just like that movie Osmosis Jones. Chicago Fire back on the ball here at the end of the 19th minute. Now they're going to try and see what they could do. It's been a back and forth affair here at Houston. A warm night, 97 degrees out there. You got to imagine they're going to be taking a few water breaks. 97 degrees, chat. Have you ever played soccer in that weather? Oh, it's brutal. You best soccer play weather, it's like 70, 60 degrees. Ooh. Hot diggity, Boris. What planetary alignment's going on? What's happening now? Astrology today. Let's see. Neptune, Jupiter, Mars. Oh man, this is nuts. Chicago Fire having to play defense on a Houston corner. Houston play the short corner game though. See if it amounts to anything. Take it in towards the corner of the penalty box, launches a cross off. Manages to find a Houston player, but the Houston player is unable to corral the ball. Ball gets forced away, and all of a sudden Houston are deep in their own zone now, playing out of the back after that corner kick. Mercury, oh my God, so that it was true. It was true. Whatever I was just looking at was like, I was like, that can't be true. But it's true. It was literally those: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, in that order to the naked eye. Can see Uranus and Neptune with my big binoculars. That's actually insane, guys. I know Archduke does a little bit of sky hunting. It's a fun thing to call it. Little interplanetary study, which is so cool. One of my favorite things about those smartphones when I first got them, or when they were first coming around, was like there was like a Google stars chart map, and like when we would be at the beach or like, you know, out and about, like, or out in evening bonfires, what have you, we could use that and just see some of the cool, and we're like, oh, yeah. All the stuff that we always be wondering about. All of a sudden we were like, oh, wow, now we know. Oh. And the various different constellations. Always loved that stuff. Literally got dinner at like 11. Couldn't be arsed. And then I had to go to the takeaway store. Oh, man. Chicago Fire. Oh, Houston score. Houston score. Gogosinian and not happy. Ulferson has scored for Houston, it seems. a very subdued celebration. The cross comes in from the far right corner, deep in the right corner. Alderson takes a shot. It bounces off of Turan, who puts his foot up, his thigh up to stop the shot. It bounces off that thigh and goes right over Gaga Slonina into the top corner of the net. The back far right side of the netting. Oh, no. Unfortunate turn of events here for Chicago Fire. Houston get on the board first. But Alfredson's celebration was a little subdued, but still, they get on the board first here in the 23rd minute. Houston Dynamo 1, Chicago Fire 0. And talking about night, I legit sound like I smoked a pack of cigs. No, dude. Oh man, take care with that stuff. You gotta take her easy. Get a good video game. By the way, big sale on Steam the other day. Went and picked up Batman. Not Batman. Went and picked up DC, or what is it? Oh, and the Joker game. Joker Lego. One we've been talking about. Joker Lego video game. It was like $4. So I was like, yeah, all right. Good one to play on stream. What was it called? I think it's DC Villains. Yeah, DC Super Villains. So boom, got that to look forward to. Has some fun stuff. Great summer sales, by the way. I don't know if you guys got Mrs. Spitfire a fun little game. This dancing game, Just Dance, for the Switch. It just we were just dancing up a blast the other day. It was just a lot of fun. I mean, not the most exact science to it, but the idea of it is just, more than enough for like a fun night, fun party night. I was like, oh, we do this at Dave & Buster's, the same stuff, but we had a blast with that. Highly suggest you guys looking for like a nice little fun co-op game with your significant other, whoever may be. Maybe a little Just Dance. Have a little dance party with yourselves. Houston 1-0 up on Chicago. 26th minute. Houston taking over here on possession. Chicago had some chances earlier and was looking a little bit dangerous. But the past 10 minutes has been mostly Houston. Houston coming again with that short corner. Corner kick comes in. Chicago Fire play defense, but Houston have the ball still. Brother BKL! Delorium. It was groundbreaking. Says Archduke. Brother BKL said, how's the game going for your team? And Houston, what's up, Brother BKL? Brother Brooklyn. Chris was saying, the game's going well for Houston. It looked like it was going well for the first 15 minutes there for Chicago Fire. I was like, oh, maybe we could do something. But Houston's possession has started to take over. Then they started getting a couple better chances. And then before you know it, they pocketed one of those chances. And the chance actually was protected. It bounced off Chicago Fire player thigh, was defended, kind of deflected into the back of the goal off of Carlos Turan. So unfortunate there, because Chicago Fire almost could be a 0-0 game, could be a 1-1 game for Chicago. They've had their chances too. They could have actually had 2 goals already. But Houston back on the ball, and their possession has been strong the last 8 to 10 minutes. That's resulted in a goal for them. Because we're saying, I won't lie. Nah, yeah, a lot of people have that stuff. Crazy energy and all that stuff. Oh, yeah. The ADHD. I want to get, talk to the doctor and double check, but... Cucho. Got Cucho Hernandez for... Dude, Cucho is going to be exciting for Columbus, guys. It's kind of scary. Caleb Porton getting Cucho Hernandez and Zeller Ryan. He's got some good players over there in Columbus. Cucho's first game with Columbus. Would you rather have Cucho Hernandez and Lucas Zelarayan or Xherdan Shaqiri and Gaston Jimenez? There's a water break on the field, 28th minute, by the way. They are, as predicted. It is 97 degrees, maybe if not hotter, out in Houston today. They had the game in Chicago be a little bit cooler, but might be a little humid. Because you're saying, I think we knew Houston would roll up. That's the Fire. That's the Chicago Fire pack. Yeah, and Christopher roasted my team, roasting the Fire. Damn. But yeah, I made a joke earlier on the Twitters. There was Twitter. Somebody said like, "What's your YouTube channel about?" I said to some degree. What did I say? Let's just pull it up. Oh, I do have something delicious here. Hold on 1 second, chat. Woo. All right, let's get back to this game. Answering a question. Cucho, but would you rather have Cucho and Zelarayan or Shaqiri and Gaston Jimenez? Fuck. Fuck. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. Come over. It's already started. The game's in the 32nd minute. Houston's up 1-0. They just almost scored a second. We are all watching live on Twitter. We're also simul watching here on YouTube with the best live chat on YouTube, the best color commentary in the game here.
You know
do I hear Connor? What's up, Con?
What's up?
What's up,
your
brother?
mic is muted?
Yeah, dude. I finally read it from chat. I started laughing. I was like, what?
All right. That's what I came in here to tell you.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yep.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Connor. Go check out Connor, guys. I have his YouTube show linked in the affiliate channels page. He might be live later today doing the crew game. Their exciting new signings going to debut against the Chicago Fire, by the way. July 9th is when Cucho Hernandez will probably make his debut against Chicago Fire. Chris was saying, my area is mad sketch, especially at night when it's just you and your sister having a different, just having to enter a different area. Like, yeah, dude, watch out for the sis. Take care of her. Be the good bro. And you know. Archduke saying mute. Yep. Thanks, Christopher. Can't hear, bud. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the real heroes. I was muted because I was eating. I was trying not to annoyingly crunch in your mouth and talk too much when my do too much damage to you guys. PNC Stadium in Houston is rocking. It's 97 degrees. Chicago Fire with a chance here. Kasper Przybyłko, though, takes a touch towards the inside of the penalty area, and it's the wrong decision. Gets cut off by the defenders. Took my 10 minutes to find a beer opener. I've been there, man. Oh my God, I've been there. And also I've been there where I took 10 minutes and then I realized it's twist off. I think that's worse. Having a fire stout. Pardon me. Stout with Maker's Mark. Dude, oh wow, that sounds dangerous. Little Maker's Mark in there is phenomenal. And I love me a good stout. I love different beer. There's something so fun about beer. And the different flavors. Lately, I've been avoiding wheat beers for the longest time because I feel like they give me headaches. But I had a good wheat beer the other day, and I had one of them. I think maybe I could just have one and I'll be okay. Because I had it and I enjoyed it. A heavy wheat beer, you know what I mean. One of those Belgian wheats, or those are heavy. I mean, heavy on the wheat aspect. Chicago Fire on the ball, 36th minute. 1-0 in PNC Stadium, but it is 97 fucking degrees. It is so hot out there, chat. Barn burner out in Houston. How you doing there, puppy? Puppy's hunting for pizza. Chicago pizza. It's the best pizza in the world. Got two different types here. Oh my God, this crush is amazing. Did she get Lou Malnati's? I think this is Lou Malnati's. The crust tastes like Lou Malnati's. What's the word? This is Dan Garinger. What's the word, man? The word is the word is fire in my pocket. Fireproof money. That's the word. The word is up. Fire are down though. 1-0. Houston to Houston. PNC. Also losing to the Heat, man. All right, Chicago Fire. Can you turn it back on? Can you flip something on? When I go get to the round 2 of this, I'll find out what pizza this is. But chat, oh man, I'm loving this. So this is tomato with garlic, and the other one is pepperoni. But one thing we've been liking to do lately is pepperoni with garlic. We've been doing that normally, and we've been loving it. But this time we did not because we got tomato with garlic. You don't want to overdo the garlic because too much garlic. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing. It's a bad thing, but that was our decision today. Oh man, I'm loving this. Dan Garinger, has to do with that California pizza, man. But you can order Giordano's, Lou Malnati's, get it delivered to you frozen. It's not the exact same, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty darn close. It's pretty good. You want to get a little bit of that Chicago taste, get one of their deep dish pizza pies delivered to yourself. Giordano's or Lou Malnati's, I recommend. And if you're going for for thin crust, because Chicago, everybody thinks, oh, Chicago deep dish. No, Chicago thin crust is the best in the world as well. Chicago deep dish is one of those things that you do maybe once a month, once every other month. You need to recover. You need to recover from basically eating like a cheese soup. I don't know. But I love me a good deep dish, both from Lou Malnati's and Giordano's. And the thing is, they're so different. They actually taste so different. You have one and the other, and you'd be like, whoa, okay, yeah. If we talked about the huge side, oh, I started the stream with that Dan Garager, but we will not stop talking about that. So LAFC went and signed one of the most dangerous gods from the Middle East, Ball. He's always in contest with the Philistines. No, I'm kidding, chat. I'm so much kidding. I'm dropping a little fun history knowledge on you right there, just being a jokester. What really happened is Gareth Bale from Wales and Real Madrid, the former Galactico, has signed with LAFC. That's, of course, what Dan Garager is referring to. And man, they now have Giorgio Chiellini, Carlos Vela, and Gareth Bale all in the same MLS team. 3 out of the 11 starters. That's insane. Houston get off a wicked cross here, forcing Rafa Chicos into a bit of defense. Look at this, chat. Look at this. The struggle. The struggle was real. You know, I just realized, and Christopher can correct me if I'm wrong, but Scotland is almost like what Canada is to the United States, right? They're their northern neighbor, the neighbor to the north, the neighbor that you're good buddies with. Like, hey. So Scotland is almost like Canada to the US or to Great Britain. Am I wrong? Like they have a good relationship. That cap, says LAFC, says Christian McPake. That cap, that salary cap got to be crazy. And they also just re-signed Vila for a season as well. They have Bale for 1, and he has an option for a second season. Chicago Fire on the ball, 42 minutes. We're about 33 minutes away from extra time. Houston has been in control most of the game. First 10, 15 minutes was go back and forth, but the middle 15 to 30 was all Houston. Chicago Fire last 5 minutes have been trying to figure something out here. And Christopher Mueller throwing up almost a highlight reel attempt. Launching himself at this ball and going for a wicked bicycle kick. Manages to put the ball over the net by a lot. What kind of deal is this one? 1 or 2 years? Yeah, so it was the 1 year with a second year option. which Vila only has just got a 1-year extension. He's going to expire, I think, the same time next season, right around now, like the July 1st. So that'll be interesting to see. Also interesting that it got down to so far before they were able to get that done. By the way, everybody, thank you guys so much for joining us here and watching along with us here on Spit and Fire. I enjoy your guys' company. You guys are so fun to watch soccer with and banter about the game. Oh, Chicago Fire! Oh! Great little chance. Sorry, I'm screaming, Jam. Damn, Brian Gutierrez with a wicked header, making Steve Clark work. Diving to the far right side of the net. Great little chance there for Chicago Fire. Liked what I saw a lot there, chat. Dan Garinger saying, what a deal for LAFC with that Gareth Bale deal. Insane that he's a TAM player. Insane. Not a DP. That's bonkers. He's one of the most expensive players in the world. Yeah, there must be some sort of other kickback, right? 3 minutes of extra time awarded by the AR, by the way. Archduke saying St. Louis pizza is very hit or miss. I've heard that. I've heard that it could be good. St. Louis style pizza is the worst. Tomato sauce is stewed tomatoes. I must have heard that from somebody from St. Louis then. Am I right? Archduke, am I right? I must have heard St. Louis pizza is good from a St. Louis person. I know, I got a few buddies who've lived there or went to school in the area. I've been watching a lot of Canadian football. They have one game Thursday and Friday, and they have 2 on Saturday. It's so fun to watch, says Connor. Bale is off to play golf with Tiger. Gareth Bale's gonna be able to play golf with Tiger. He's gonna be like neighbors with him, I'm sure. He's probably make sure of it. Surprised the hell out of me, says Dan Garinger. And the last I heard, he was most likely going to sign for one of those Welsh or Scottish teams. And then I read from Fabrizio Romano, it says those teams were actually not even close. LAFC was always the leader, but you never heard a peep. How nuts is that? Pretty much average with Scotland and England relations. I hate the English. All this coming home bullshit. It's your going home. Oh, you're talking about soccer. Houston with a chance here. Houston scores a second goal. Fire defense left Gaga out to dry. It's like Darwin Quintero. Yep. Quintero with a gnarly little nifty move to skip it past Chicos' tackle, and then sends it to Gaga Slonina's right to put Houston up 2-0. I just read Archduke's comment. It brightened my day. Especially after that goal. That goal put me down. Houston goes up 2-0. Chicago, I'm like, oh. Then I just read Archduke saying yes and no. Scottish food is much worse than English food. Because I thought about haggis. Isn't that Irish? No, is that Scottish? Let's find out. Yes. Haggis is outlawed in the U.S. Ooh. Due to a ban on food containing sheep lung. Yeah, it is Scottish. Oh, man. Oh, Jiminy. Halftime. Halftime chat. All right. Let me catch up on comments. And then I'm going to go take a quick 5-minute break. And we'll be back for the second half. Here on Spin and Fire. Thank you guys for joining us. Okay, the hell. Thank you. So, Christopher saying, our food is crap, like the traditional crap, like haggis. We literally deep fry a pizza and Mars bars. Hey, that sounds like very Chicago, Wisconsin, Minnesota thing to do too, though. That does sound like, for Kansas City, there's some people out there, some cities out there that do some weird things with food. Chicago hot dog is awesome. It's like salad on a hot dog. Is Vila older as the same age as Bale? Gareth Bale is 32 years old. Carlos Vila is 33 years old. Gareth Bale's going to turn 33, though, in about 3 weeks. So they're almost the same age. They're 3 months apart, chat. Not going to lie, but ice cream is so freaking good. I literally ate it that fast and saved it. Yeah, vanilla chocolate chips ice cream, so delicious. And holy crap, my brain freeze. Oh my god, laughing my fucking ass off, dude. Love me some ice cream. I think I'm a little lactose intolerant, so it can cause me some issues later. But all the same, oh man. And I can't do pizza and ice cream on the same day. Every freaking time we get pizza, Mrs. Spitfire wants ice cream. She's trying to kill me, chat. Can't do pizza and ice cream on the same day. But oh man, Mrs. Spitfire had some awesome ice cream the other day she had for us. Some sort of raspberry chocolate episode that, oh my god, I was like, oh, just keep coming, just keep it coming. Don't stop. I'm loving this. Dan Garrett saying, I missed that shot. Had to adjust for the fans and direct them to my office. Oh no, man. It is nightmarish hot out here in LA. Let's find out. Los Angeles, it says 79, 84, 38% humidity, but it looks like it just crashed. $97 out in Houston right now, guys. Goal Houston. Put in the split. Put in the split, says Christopher. Haggis is Scottish. I have tried haggis. It's the worst. Archduke. We got confirmation from American. Thanks, Archduke. All right, chat. I'm going to head off for a quick 5-minute break. I will see you guys in about 5 minutes and get back for the second half. Thanks so much for joining us here on Spitting Fire. Kick that like button. It's free. It helps other people find the channel. Spam. You do your worst to have some fun, guys. Let's get. We're watching live on Twitter.
And the Fire are down 2-0. Not looking too good here. Houston, the last 20 to 30 minutes, has played some good soccer in this hot heat at PNC Park. 97 degrees, sun beating down on these guys. Can the Chicago Fire come back from this deficit? With that amount of heat, I'm going to say probably not likely. It's going to be an uphill battle. And should they do anything the second half, it's going to be amazing. But we're going to take a look at it here. And greatly appreciate you guys kicking it. Let's see what happens for that second half. I know I just painted the most beautiful narrative. But hey, I'm just being honest with you guys. That's what I gotta do. And by the way, kick that like button. Come back for the second half. We'll be back in about 5-6 minutes. Thanks for hanging out here. Spit Fire, guys. Let's go.
Fired up, footballers. We're getting ready for the second half of Chicago Fire versus Houston Dynamo. Houston Dynamo up 2-0. And yes, I have since confirmed this is Lou Malnati's pizza. Shout out to the Archduke Ramon, for that awesome super chat earlier. Greatly appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that, guys. You guys don't have to. Great. That support makes me want to work harder for you guys, run through some walls, and have some fun. But cheers to everybody on this fine, hot weekend. Hopefully you guys are keeping cool wherever you're at the best you can, the best ways you guys know how. Well, there we go. Well, there we go. A little history. The Dax McCarty. Amen. All right, let's see what I could do here. Let's see if I can work a little bit of magic. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for, chat. I'm looking for it, and I'm gonna find it. To yes. That done. There it is. There it is. Bam. And we got that rolling now. That's sick, chat. Where did that go? That's what I'm looking for. And boom. And game's still on starter, guys. It's the second half. Everybody's coming back from break. What we are doing here. Getting the stream nice and ready for you guys. Boom. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Yeah, let's fix that. Let's adjust that. Yeah, let's move you maybe down here. Yeah, I like that. Boom, 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 making some movements, chat. Yeah. Ooh. Looks nice and clean. Could be cleaner. Could be cleaner. What is this one? Interesting. They're getting ready for the to start the second half here, guys. Still looks like we're about a minute away. Cheers to you on this June 25th. Thank you everybody so much for joining us here on Spitting Fire. Archduke St. Christopher, it's better deep in the bin. The dust bin, the garbage bin. Do the Americans have donor meat? Donor meat. I'm not sure what that is. I might have to look that up. AK Gaming! This is embarrassing for the Fire. He says AK Gaming, but nice kit. Thank you, man. It's the best. It's in my opinion, my favorite Chicago Fire kit. Besides like the classic red kit, like the original red kit. I think that's like my other favorite. This is my other one. I love the Chicago flag kit. They need to get a second one. I tweeted at him the other day and I said something cheeky. And I think that, you know, they're going to pay attention to that. Chris saying, my lungs are burning fire. And when I breathe, it's so queasy. It sounds like I need an inhaler, man. Well, dude, I don't know. Except, I don't know what to say, except take it easy. And hopefully you got the good meds. You got the good medicines. Make sure you're getting some good fluids in you, too. Isn't 4th of July not far for you guys? Yeah, it's not far for you either, man. It is funny because I know you made it like a holiday, but it's also the day 4th of July. It's literally like next week, the week after. It's for everybody. Everybody's 4th of July. It's 2 weeks from now, so yeah, it's two Mondays from now for everybody. Everybody has a 4th of July, but yeah, we have the 4th of July celebration, of course. The Independence Day of America. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. It made me chuckle. That's so funny. That is a good one. All right, Chicago Fire and Houston kicking off back at PNC Park. It's 97 degrees. They already had one stoppage play about halftime, about the middle of the first half for a water break. I imagine we'll see something similar here for the second half. Do you guys think the Chicago Fire can get back into it? It's starting to look a little bit abysmal here as a Chicago Fire fan. I think you got to get John Duran out there. You got to freshen those legs. You got to use all 5 subs. And I might have used them now. What if you started, it took 5 guys out right now, maybe 4. Okay, save that last sub for an injury. But put 4 different guys out there in the key positions that have been running their asses off for that first half. And maybe that's your game plan. Houston on the ball. Chicago Fire taking ball back. Oh, I meant the celebration thing. I know what you mean. Yeah. It's the 3rd of July in UK and then skips to the 5th. In UK, they totally ignore it. Oh yeah, man, I gotta imagine what happens to UK because they're the one we're celebrating independence from, right? Do they just ignore the 4th? That's a funny thing. Well, you're in Scotland, so you got a different... That's funny, man. Chicago Fire trying to do something here. If they're going to do anything, they got to do it early in this first 10-15 minutes because it's going to be harder as the game goes on, as the heat tears into those muscles. Two to 1, Toronto up on Atlanta right now, says reporter Christopher McPake. Scotland's still a part of UK, even though most of them soldiers that got smoked by your boys are English. Way back in 1776 and 1770. Yeah, 1776. 1777. Reading Archduke's comment. Archduke saying that he's been in England on the 4th of July and that British totally ignore it. Be weird to be like an expatriate or a Yank there. Chicago Fire on the ball. They got to do something with this ASAP. 49th minute, Houston's up 2-0 at PNC Stadium in Houston. Clark, the goalkeeper, ends up with the ball. Ezra Hendrickson on the bench for Chicago Fire, standing up. Looking a little frustrated with the men in red. All right, James, says Connor, I'm due live in about 35 minutes. Hope to see you there. Guys, let's make sure we pop in and say hello to Connor after this Fire game as he gets going for his beautiful crew. The crew and you. That yellow team. Who are they taking on? Columbus Crew versus Real Salt Lake. Coming up here shortly here. Good luck, man, on your stream. Thanks for stopping by, Connor. Catch you guys later. But we're not done. We're not done here. Chicago and Houston still going at it. Houston on the ball. Will we see more goals out of Houston as they attempt to bury Chicago further? Does this put Ezra? Would this result put Ezra Hendrickson on the chopping block, on the hot seat? Well, here's the thing. He just got a result last week. 1-0 win on DC United. So he certainly wouldn't be losing his job this week or anywhere close to it, but the pressure is building. Chicago Fire, are you getting a foul? Chicago Fire earn a foul. You literally never heard of the donor meet? No, I haven't. My buddy is off to Turkey for a week. I won't see him for a good bit. That'll be fun. A lot of cool history in Turkey. Troy. You know, the Trojan War. Hey, Christopher, my advice, you being so sick and all, you start falling asleep, you let yourself fall asleep. Just you know, flip the iPad over so you could just hear us or something. And if you start drifting to sleep, go for it, because you need rest. You know it. You know, make sure you get some water and all that good stuff too. Chicago Fire on the ball, trying to do their damnedest to get a point, to get a goal here. But it is just so hot. And there, it's like running in mud right now. is running in hot jello. Hot sweltering jello. Houston's just got to play pretty decent defense, and they should be able to do enough here. But the Houston coach looking a little concerned. Houston players not. Houston players do not look bothered. They look like they got this, but that's concern for me as a Chicago Fire fan. Houston on the ball, 53rd minute. Man, I'm loving this. Tomato and garlic. Tomato and garlic, and then the other one's pepperoni. But like I told you earlier, we love the pepperoni garlic too. We just didn't want too much garlic today. Houston playing a strong game today against Chicago Fire. Through the first 54 minutes, it's been mostly Houston. Chicago Fire has had chances. And in fact, the first goal for Houston was a little lucky. No. No, Dan. Dan. You gotta figure that shit out. Shit, man. Sorry to hear that right now. Bad timing. Get that shit repaired. Christine, I'm gonna man up when I'm 18. First tattoo. Even if it's painful, it lasts forever. I'm fucked. I'm still not COVID vaccines. Wouldn't go in abroad. People with tattoos could still get vaccines. Houston with a chance here developing. They're going to get another shot to score a goal. 3-0. He shoots, he scores. Golazo. Really nice goal. Really nice goal. You might be offside. They might have to check VAR for this, but really nice goal here, chat. Number 9, Ferreira breaks the line on and gets a nice through ball from Darwin Quintero. And he just puts it to the left of Gaga Sonina on a perfect little breakaway. The through ball he got from Darwin Quintero. Chef's kiss, beautiful. Things you hate to see as a Chicago Fire fan. That 3-0 Houston Dynamo. They're gonna have to check VAR because it was really close to whether or not he's offside. Oh, they're not even checking. Oh, they are. Okay, they are. They are checking. I thought it was close enough that they had to check. It looked close, but it also looked good. Here we go. He hasn't signaled back to the goal yet. It looks like it's a goal. Are you going to signal, referee? He's running back to center of the pitch. He's yet to signal whether it's a goal or not. Is it a goal? It must be because he hasn't signaled to the... This referee is taking his sweet ass time. Oh, what? You had to go to a different TV? It's close, chat. This goal could be coming back. Okay, now he's sure. VAR. No goal. No goal. No goal, chap. Offside. Espinosa's coming on to play wing for Ivanov. Oh yeah, dude. So when you're sleeping with headphones on, you don't want to like strangle yourself. That could be awkward. Especially if you're like a tosser and turner. Maybe gotta get like a speaker. Oh, vaccines? Yeah. Gotta make sure you get them for all that shit. Travel, school. I see confusion on the fire. Sometimes I get the feeling that I'm living a life of illusion. Joe Walsh. Steve Clark put into action. Throws it up, gets it to another Houston forward. Houston forward breaks away on a breakaway. Ran down by Turan. Pressure put on. Gagasine comes out. Shot puts up. Gagosine's hands come up with a big save. Push it away to the corner. Chicago Fire now back on the ball. 60th minute. Houston up 2-0. If Chicago was going to mount any sort of attack, they needed to already have a goal by now. This is not looking good for Chicago Fire, just because the heat, the weather is going to definitely take effect here. It's so hot. If Ezra can use all of his subs, though, it might be able to affect the game. Chicago Fire give the ball away and take a bad foul by Prishabilko. Sometimes I can't help but feeling that I'm living a life of illusion. And oh, why can't we let it be? To see through this hole in this wall of confusion. Oh, I just can't help that feeling. I'm living a life of illusion. Thank you. Yeah. Having a little fun with you guys. Houston on the ball again. 61st minute. That knockout gas gets you messed up at the dentist's office. And I was little. I woke up so confused and sick. You know what you could use as an alternative to the knockout gas for dentists is you could get the shot in the mouth, like Novocaine, lidocaine, that type of stuff. I would recommend doing that. Gotta pick your poison. You gotta choose your demons, so to speak. Dan Garrett saying, gonna run to see if I could go buy a unit. Dude, go get taken care of, man. Cheers, good luck. Holy crap, Dan. That stinks. Yes, I was wondering why the house got so warm. Looked at the thermostat, it's 84 degrees, and I automatically knew it was not good. And we keep the house at about 79 out here in Cali. Yep. Dude, good luck, man. Get that. Maybe go grab a window unit so you'll be able to sleep tonight, right? I don't know if you got any other people, family in the house might want to get a unit for what other people have, you know, bedrooms in the house, maybe a window unit or two. But damn, that could get expensive. Whoo, doggy. FFS Mini, Minnesota 1-0 up on IMFC, Montreal Impact. They had to rip out my teeth, and when you're little, they don't needle you. Depends. You maybe they're right. Maybe you're right. I've never ever used knockout gas though, but you know, you must maybe when you're really little. I don't know. The last few bites of Lou Malnati's thin crust. Stairs gets a yellow card for Houston. Christian Bilko of the Fire on the ground. Bilko, did you? Dude, he flopped. And in flopping, he might have injured himself. How interesting. Inter Miami is... Oh, IMFC. IMCF is Inter Miami. I thought that was Montreal Impact that I was reading that. I was like, Impact Montreal Club de Foot. That's what I thought it meant. Nice call, man. I'm sorry. Wow, that's interesting. Inter Miami losing right now 0-1 to Minnesota. Luis Maria, the goal scorer in that. Thanks for joining us here on Spinning Fire, by the way, everybody. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, I understand how you confuse the Impact Montreal Club de Foot. Yeah. IMF's Impact Montreal Club de Foot. That's what I read in that. So I was like, oh, IMFC. I didn't think Inter Miami FC, which would make more sense because you're the Inter Miami buddy. You're the Inter Miami fan. I was thinking about starting a YouTube channel for Inter Miami out in Scotland. I say if you guys are ever thinking about starting a YouTube channel, just start one. Just go for it. Just set it up and go. Figure out what you want to do though, how you want to do it. You want your face out there, if you don't want your face out there, because also, I mean, that there's an impact about putting your face out there too, chat. Like, hi. If you don't want your face out there, maybe you just have like a faceless. Maybe you just go, you know what I mean. That way, you could do that. It's up to you. But I highly encourage you guys, if you guys are interested or need some pointers, go ahead and ask me. I'll give you guys some good advice. Doing this YouTube thing for about 4 years. Recently got monetized. Figured it out recently. Cracked a bit of the code. Not the greatest, you know, but figured out some stuff. I could definitely point you guys in the right direction, so to speak. Houston just taking down Fire players left and right. '67th minute. Fire get a cross off. Fire might get a chance here. Stan Jimenez in the middle third. Gonna take a weird cross. Tries to go for the chipping header. Is Herbers, Fabian Herbers, who's been subbed in. but does not get enough weight on it. Clark easily jumps up and grabs it. But a nice attempt there, nice thought. Just unable to fully execute. I invested in a large swamp cooler after a similar situation. I am now saving some money as they don't blast the AC, as I don't blast the ACs as much. Well, I gotta look up the swamp cooler situation. I'm curious. Hello. What is this? Swamp coolers are an open system that rely on the flow of the air of the building to direct the cool air, and since they always need hot, dry air to evaporate. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. So it's very good for hot weather environments. Hotter environment. Chicago Fire with the chance to develop here, get inside of the penalty zone, gets the cross off. We're gonna have a chance. Goes across over to the right, hits Boris Kulich in the head. Goes for a header, and it goes right over the goal. Some subs coming in here. For Houston. Where's that? Human porcupine. I mean, I was literally like a human porcupine at the hospital. They pricked me 9 times. 1 time to test my blood and 8 times in my eyes to numb me. Holy shit, man. Sounds like a freaking movie. Montreal is the weirdest name for a team in any sport. I don't know. I mean, Impact Montreal, it is weird, but I feel like I've heard weirder. I mean, I've heard other ones where I'm like, really? Like the Washington Commanders. I don't know, that just doesn't roll off the tongue for me. You know what I mean? But Impact, well, Montreal Impact worked. It's kind of a weird name, but I mean, there's some wacky names out there, isn't there? Chicago Fire back on the ball. Oh, they lose it. But there's some wacky names out there, Archduke. You and I know. Oh man, what's some of those wacky ones? Let's see. What wackiest team names? The Iconoclasts, the Nihilists, the Antagonists, the Wigs Kids, the Geek Squad, the Net Surfers, the Informants, the Black Hat Hackers. These are so hilarious. Are those real? The Hartford Yard Goats. The Indiana State Sycamores. Montgomery Biscuits. Hamilton Tiger Cats. The Webster University Gorlocks. The Gorlocks, chat. What the f is a Gorlock? South Dakota School of Mine Hard Rockers. The Modesto Nuts. What's your favorite name so far? Binghamton Rumble Ponies. St. Bonaventure Bonnies. And that's about all I can get to, I think. Some wacky names in there. Are you local famous celeb in Chicago? No way, man. Chicago is a city of like millions. Chicago Fire with a chance. Duran just misses, putting it across the goal mouth for another Chicago Fire. For the Chicago Fire player, just misses. For John Espinoza, damn. Good little attempt for the Chicago Fire. How many people in Chicago? There's about 3 million in Chicago, but I want Chicago land. because that's surrounding suburbs. About 10 million people, guys. 10 million people in Chicagoland area. Small fish, big pond. Out here in Chicago. Does it take ages to get monetized? Even if you aren't swearing? Yeah, you don't want to be swearing. That definitely impacts a little bit of it, but how you're swearing impacts it too. If you want to get monetized, you got to pick a subject that's far-ranging, that reaches more people than just MLS, than just fire. Like soccer, maybe international soccer, something, a large subject that appeals to you. First off, it has to appeal to you. If you don't want to talk about it, then people aren't going to want to listen to you talk about it, because they're going to hear the passion in your voice when it comes to talking about these things. Archduke saying, I mean the Foot Club. It can take ages, but hey, man, getting monetized wasn't the goal. Getting monetized was not the goal. The goal was to make a Chicago Fire show of content. We started with wanting to make a podcast. We moved we moved from our YouTube videos to kind of just sound only, and then we moved back to YouTube videos, and now we're doing just YouTube videos live. And that's been our favorite way to collaborate with people, bringing them on our various channel, on our Discord, and talking with them live and with you guys live. And like, there's something about being live that's awesome. A little dangerous, of course. You shouldn't be drinking alcohol, you know, getting hammered or anything like that. That also, you know, could make you say some crazy things. Or so being live is a dangerous power. You could say anything right now. I could say anything right now. I could tell you where Atlantis is. They don't want you to know. I'll tell you where Atlantis is if enough of you ask. I'll show you exactly where it is. They don't want you to know. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Get into it though. I know exactly where it is, chat. And got it on pretty good authority from the man himself. I believe it was Plato. Might have been Socrates. One of those guys gave us Atlantis. Well, it actually wasn't even him. It was like his uncle or his great uncle Solon, who was one of the great kings of Greece, or one of the great philosophers, one of the great philosopher kings, I think, of Greece, rulers. He ended up traveling the Mediterranean and learned a lot of things from the ancient Egyptians, priests. One of them was the myth of Atlantis. Not missing much, chat. Right now, it's been the game has settled down in the 97-degree jello. Houston's up 2-0 right now. 75th minute. That's all on a water break. Houston almost got a third goal, but it was called back for offside. Ever since then, it's been the game's just been settling in more and more in a hot malaise taking over. So it's hot, guys. You know what it is playing one of those hot games. They're needing water breaks. They need more water breaks than are given. So it is brutal out there. I was grinding my teeth. Make sure you talk to the dentist about grinding your teeth if you're doing that while you're sleeping, bro. I remember a minor league hockey team called the Topeka Scarecrows. Oh, I love that's funny. I'd probably do my 3 clubs. I support like European games in English for a YouTube channel. Yeah. Because we're saying Atlantis is in the bottom of the ocean in the middle of nowhere near Finland. That's what you think? It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I think that's actually Doggerland. What you're talking about off the coast of France and Finland, there's this old ancient area that used to be above land, right between it, kind of in the English Channel, guys, and it was called Doggerland or something like that. I think that's well before even like Roman times. But I could show you where Atlantis is if you guys ask. Shh, keep it quiet. Don't tell them I told you. I was at Chicago Fire and DC United game last week. It's the Poke Legend Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon, by the way? For me, it's got to be Charizard. I'm sorry, it's a cop out, but it's Charizard. I love fucking Charizard. My favorite fucking Pokemon. And one of my favorites to use. Just build them up, get them going. Crazy shot from Houston to go for goal. Good look, though. I liked it. Gagasonina did not, though. He watched this sail out of bounds for a goal kick. 78th minute here in Houston. We're watching live on Twitter. We highly suggest you pull up the game along with us and take part in the best live chat on YouTube. The best soccer color commentary in the game. And if you want to enhance your YouTube experience, fish 4 quarters out of your couch, slam them into the YouTube arcade, and click that join button. And enhance your YouTube experience. Get access to the best emojis on YouTube, bar none. I get to switch them out every event we do, every different live event, whether we're gaming, whether we're playing some sports, whether we're watching some sort of UFC, soccer, or basketball, or the Bears. I don't know, what have you. Does a lot to help the show too, and does a lot. It means a lot to me because it makes me just want to run through walls for you. By the way, kick that like button, helps other people find the stream as well. That is free, and it does a lot to help other people find the stream, get a hold of MLS soccer, which is fun to watch with you guys. You guys are so fun to watch soccer with. Let's freaking go. Got an awesome little super chat earlier. Archduke dropping in saying, whoa, that money's hot. Keep it hot. Keep it spicy. Make sure this money's fireproof. Yeah. Greatly appreciated that. Houston going for goal. No, Chicago Fire turning the other cheek. Now they're trying to go. A chance right across the mouth. Just misses. Houston managed to force the ball out of bounds for a throw-in. Dangerous chance for Chicago Fire there, trying to scratch themselves back into this game with a little bit of desperation. How was that DC United game, Pokey Legend? Even though YouTube looks down to alcohol probably helps to monetize. That's the thing. Well, I think as long as you don't glorify alcohol, you aren't. I don't know. I think that as an adult, and me, what I try, I don't think you should, like, you don't have to. I want to be a good example for you guys, and I think I can be a good example with responsible alcohol consumption. I mean, I have 1 or 2 beers a stream typically. One for the first half, another for the second half usually. So I mean, like, I feel like that's fair. I don't know. That's how I look at it, on an ethical level in some way. A slightly way. Just I'm like, I'm not out here to get hammered on stream because I might say something stupid or something I regret, which is also could possibly happen. I mean, this is live. It's the danger. I've had multiple guests on, and when I in the past, when we're talking off stream, big time people. And it's when I mentioned that I'm drinking live, they're like, "Oh, it's careful, that's a risk." I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely it is, but it's a risk that you have to be respectful. With great power comes great responsibility." That type of shit. But that's a great thing. I feel like I should be able to swear. I feel like I should be able to do certain things. However, it's what am I trying to attract? What am I trying to put out there? Am I trying to go to the next level? Hey, I'm willing to go there, and if people want to take a chance, I mean, absolutely. But right now, this is a hobby. This is about having fun, and also having fun with you guys. And for me, I like being a good person and putting that good out there for you guys. So we support cool causes out here. Fire for Food campaign, which absolutely smashed it. But also I understand that the other thing is I have friends, I do have people in my life that have problems with, various things like this with alcohol. And so you gotta respect them, because you don't want to make them, push them to start drinking, or to them to feel like they gotta start, do that to hang out with you. So that's the other fine line that I try to walk. Like, cheers, talk about it, mention it, and move on, that type of thing. And then also, be responsible with it. So, because this absolutely stuff could get out of hand, just like gambling, just like any types of those vices. You absolutely got to watch out in moderation. You got to help protect your family. Be a man or a woman, that a strong, good person in that way, right? And if you falter, that's okay too. Look for help. Look to others for help. And we can get back on top. Get back to dominating. Get back to the domination station. That's what it's all about. We want you guys to dominate. I know you guys do. A lot of you guys in my chat. You guys freaking go out there every day. And you're just dominating. I love it. Some very cool people in our chat. Very cool hobbies that they talk about. I love the stuff that you guys bring to the table here. It's so cool. The little community that we fomented here in our little corner of YouTube with nearly like 1,000 people. It's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Like, there's channels I know that are like 30,000, 100,000, million. We got about 1,000, and like, I'll tell you that that's kind of nuts. I have more Facebook friends, but Facebook's a different thing. Facebook's like a different vehicle, because those are all, you know, I don't know how many of those people are actually following me on YouTube. Maybe 1 or 2. That's the funny thing. Like, those are all friends, people, acquaintances I've met throughout life. YouTube's like a different animal. Baby and Herbert's out in that right wing. I can't wait for his next Z soccer pod. Hear his banter with Julian Gressel coming off a DC United win for the Chicago Fire. Houston doing a little sombrero over Fabian Herbers, but he gets knocked down for his efforts. John Espinoza shouting, disappointed, not happy with the referee. Red Bull saying, everybody kick that like button. Thank you, Red Bull. Greatly appreciate it, man. Thanks for the reminder. Now I was referring to when I did it was painful from that shit from the stitches. Yeah, man. Oh man, dude, stitches are a different animal, man. You're already in pain there and all that kind of stuff. I've been there. Pokey saying the same. Things you love to hear. Red Bull Insider, everyone would kick that like button. 619, the like button. *6 it. Little dispatch. You don't go far in life without risks. That's true. That is actually true. You gotta take a few risks here too. There's a great little George Carlin bit. There's a couple of good there's a lot of good George Carlin bits. You know, as a good comedian, go listen to some George Carlin. That's one of my favorites. What's another one? Bill Hicks. Love me some good classic Bill Hicks. Mitch Hedberg. 1-1 Miami and Minnesota. Inter Miami clawing back into the match. Houston possibly trying to score a third goal here, breaking into the Fire zone, dancing across the top of the penalty area. Houston breaks into the penalty area now. They're going to get a shot off. Gets it underneath splits the defender, gets it through him. Gaga Slonina forced to make a save, does so. Great save, Gaga. Houston with a dangerous chance. It really could have been 3-0 there, but if not for Gaga Slonina just being good at what he does. Will Tucker saying, I met your brother at a wedding last summer. That's awesome, dude. Small world, isn't that awesome? I love that kind of stuff. I've ran into some cool people in that style. James Fire, your real name? James. It's James. Yeah, I'm reading what you wrote, Christopher. Harsh reality. Yeah. That's huge, dude. Congrats to him. That takes a lot of work. Like, it takes an incredible, absolutely almost superhuman, heroic amount of work to be able to do that. What I just read about that your dad was able to do. That's incredible. I'm glad that I'm happy that he was able to help, you know, put that in the past like that and dominate. Because that shit is real. Addiction to alcohol, addiction to alcohol, absolutely. Chemical dependence, absolutely real. We're getting some subs here from Houston. 87th minute, and Houston got this game pretty much locked up. By the way, thank you so much for joining us here on Spitting Fire. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out here. Thank you for that awesome $6.66 super chat that we got there earlier from Archduke Ramon. Keeping our money fireproof. Greatly appreciate that. Especially in this 97-degree heat. Holy Shanae O'Connor. It is hot. Even 2-1 Miami late winner, potentially the equalizer, was in the 87th minute. So Miami coming up on top. Yeah, I turned around and was like, Fired up footballers? Let's go. What? That's so sick. That's so sick, Phil. You turn around, it's like, there's my bro. I know what he looks like. He's one of my best friends on the planet. That's so cool, dude. You're like, fired up. You look fired up footballers? That's so cool, man. That had to be fun. Things you love to hear. That's a cool little story. I'm gonna have to ask him about that. Should be seeing him tomorrow or the next day? You realized, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Cigarettes, though, is a different demon. It's a different demon and affects you in a different capacity. Affects your relationships in a different capacity than alcohol. All those, things do different things. That one's a little bit more manageable, even though it hurts. It's a silent killer. Where alcohol is a bit more in your face. And that in your faceness kind of creates a bit way more problems to deal with. So yeah. But I'm glad to hear about the conquering of those certain demons, guys. Like that props to that. That's heroic. 89th minute, referee looking at his watch. He's ready to get inside the shower. He wants a cold shower. It's like, I'm hot as fuck. Duran with a huge throw. Duran flicks it on. Fire gonna get a corner kick out of this. Got up to 97 degrees in St. Louis. Now we're under a severe thunderstorm watch. Yeah, it rained all day here. In a way, it was kind of nice. It hasn't really rained too much, but it was like but it was a Saturday, so it's been nicer to get outside, get to the beach or something like that, get out to the pool, get out to the family, get out to the backyard, do some gardening, what have you. But sometimes sometimes those nice rainy days are fun too. If you like rainy days, go live in Seattle, right? Oh, Chicago Fire with a great chance! Oh, great little header I saw. I think from Turan. Chicago Fire center back from the corner. Really liked it. It's dangerous. Yes, it was Turan. But Clark was there. Jumped up, reached high, grabbed it. Great positioning. It looks like he's going to get the clean sheet. 8 minutes of stoppage time, chat. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, that's... Wow, dude. Might want to write that down for your kids. Like, you could write down... That's what I try to do. Sometimes I'll do that. Little family history. There's some... We've had some cool family histories, I'm sure. Oh, God, they're showing the Houston second goal. It was a great little nifty play by Darwin Quintero. Great little dribble. Chicos was hung out to dry. Gago Sonino really couldn't do too much because, I mean, he's taking a point-blank shot. What are you supposed to do? The other thing, yeah, I agree with you, Archduke. Like, as we've gotten older, like, definitely cannot drink nearly as much as I used to. Less puts me, less does more. Also, even still with the less does more damage. Holy cow, like, you need to pound some water and some Gatorade even after like 2-3 beers sometimes. I don't know, like those high velocity beers, those 9-12 percenters, but man, getting old, oof, way different. Also, but your relationship with alcohol changes too. When we're younger, especially in America, maybe we're a bit more whippersnaps. Maybe we're a bit more, crazy about it. And as we get older, maybe quite a few of us learn a bit more responsibility with that, which is good. or we think we do, or we know we realize we don't like it. We like other things. Maybe like, you know, ripping the ganja, tapping the hookah, so to speak. Instead, chance here for Houston, possibly offside. Yes, he's being called for offside. 93rd minute, Houston trying to get that third goal, but he's going to be called back for offside. Damn. Yeah, but here's the thing. Chicks dig scars, dude. Chicks dig scars. If you don't like chicks and you like dudes, dudes like scars too. I think you'll be fine. I have had a scar on my face all my life. Hasn't stopped me from finding a beautiful Mrs. Spitting Fire, being successful before that, having successful relationships in the past. In addition to that, in addition, YouTube channel doesn't stop me. Everybody's got scars. Some people got scars on the inside. Like legit one, surgery. Well, it's whatever. It's the thing, being human, surviving, living, telling stories, sharing experiences, sharing new experiences together. We're watching right now. We're sharing this experience of watching the Chicago Fire get absolutely crushed by the Houston Dynamo, 2-0 out in PNC Park. 95th minute, 3 minutes of time left here. 3 minutes of extra time. Very, very hot out in Houston. That's cool though. Hopefully you could take advantage of that with the grandkids and all that stuff. I don't know. It's up to you, but there's an advantage to having young parents and to a degree, because you get to spend some more time with them. Love the ones you're with, boys and girls. Love the ones you're with. 2-1 full time for Inter Miami. They did, yeah, and we're showing somebody. Oh, that was nice. Nice little happy couple out there in Houston having some fun at the Houston Chicago Fire game. They're happy Houston fans seeing a Houston win, so you better believe they're grinning. Oh, look at that cowboy. He's sneering, but he's happy. That was like the weirdest, happiest sneer I've ever seen. It was like a happy, angry sneer by this cowboy wearing fella. Really funny. Dude, do it, Chris. It sounds like you could write some cool stories just about your dad. Or like use them as inspiration for different stories. Like a lot of authors do. Michael Crichton was a doctor, medical doctor. You could see that in Jurassic Park and a lot of his other writing. Andromeda Strain, you could see the medical background in that. One of my favorite authors is Michael Crichton. Also did ER for television. I don't know, probably heard of a little movie called Jurassic Park. Westworld. Did he do Westworld? Did Michael Crichton do Westworld? Am I thinking that's correct? I don't know. I think so. Maybe not. Maybe that's somebody else. Chicago Fire on the ball. Yeah, it is Michael Crichton who wrote Westworld. I was right. Houston coach. Ready for this referee to call it. 30 seconds left in the match. I remember I wrote a good World War II story in primary school. I got a good World War II story for you. It's about Pink Floyd. Roger Waters. I still haven't shown you guys where Atlantis is. I could tell you 2 great stories. I'll show you where Atlantis is, and I'll tell you a story about Roger. I'll tell you a story of World War II and Roger Waters. Chat. Probably plan on having a kid around 24, 25. It's around 6, 7 years from now. Good luck with that, brother. What about 2 certain Germans in the World War II? I'll be lucky to get over. Yeah, dude. Dude, it's all about confidence. Just start figuring it out now. You got to get practice, dude. Put yourself out there. And the other thing is, if you know, you either like boys or you like, you know, generally you like boys or you like girls. If you don't like girls and you like boys, figure that out. But if you like girls, figure that out and go. Put yourself out there. Either way, take a chance. It's the only way it happens. You can't start a fire. You don't make a few sparks. Chicago Fire just lost 0-2. PNC Park. Thanks for joining us here on Spitting Fire. All right. Let's show you the likely location of Atlantis. So according to Plato, I think it's Plato. Let me double check this. Atlantis myth. Plato. It's mentioned in Plato's works Timaeus and Critias, where it represents the antagonist naval power that besieges ancient Athens. So, anyway, right here is probably what used to be Atlantis. Right here in the Azores, potentially. That's where a lot of scholars think, because it's outside the gates of Heracles. Also, where Cristiano Ronaldo comes from is right over here, these Canary Islands. This is where Cristiano Ronaldo comes from. Could he possibly be part Atlantean? Is that why he's so superhuman? You tell me, chat. That's hilarious. So, all right, you want a little history? Battle of Anzio. US, UK, Canada, Italian resistance, taking on Germany and Italy. This is in Italy. US is trying to get onto mainland Italy and really get a good stranglehold there so they could push the Germans and the Nazis back. Guess who's in the battle? Roger Waters' dad. Guess who dies in the battle? Roger Waters' dad. So, real cool song, The Gunner's Dream by Pink Floyd. Listen to this. This is kind of it sounds like it's about his dad in a way. Really weird. Even though his dad was not a gunner, his dad was he was in the army, died on the ground. But this is about a airplane gunner floating down through the clouds after getting shot down, and the things he's thinking about as he's rushing to the ground. It is one of the most intense and beautiful songs you may have never heard from Pink Floyd. I suggest you go check it out. And the reason Roger Waters wrote that is because he lost his dad in the Battle of Anzio. And you could hear that in a couple of his other songs too. You could just hear the influence of how the powerful the impact it was. About, you know, even him remembering the end of the war and his dad not coming home and the confusion he felt. Can you imagine? Well, that's a dour note to end the stream on, isn't it, chat? Ronaldo is from Madeira. I thought he's from Ronaldo's from the Canary Islands. Let's double check that. Oh, look at this, chat. Ronaldo was born on yeah, look at this. Madeira is an island. So he's born on one of the Canary Islands. very, very close to Atlantis, to the potential most likely Atlantis location. Ronaldo Atlantean? Just no way, but I mean, his family's been there for thousands of years. That's possible, but they'd have to be for literally thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years, because that's what the priests of Cairo, of the priests of Egypt were saying. They were saying like over 5,000 years ago, well beyond that. Ancient civilization, the Minoans of Crete. Very cool. Where the labyrinth is. Look at this. There's another ancient labyrinth you've never heard of that actually exists in ancient Egypt. I think it's in Aswan. But let me double check this. So this is crazy, chat. Egyptian ancient I just said it. Maze. Ancient Egyptian labyrinth. Where is that? Hawara. It's in Hawara. Let's go to Hawara, chat. All right, so yeah, of course we're off the Nile. Oh, a little bit off the Nile. Labyrinth at Hawara. So this is pretty cool, chat. Pyramid. Oh wow. So right around here, underneath the ground, is an ancient labyrinth structure that they've been hitting with light radar and cataloging and mapping, and it's thousands of years old. Is that not insane? In ancient Egypt, how freaking cool is that? Oh, the Siwa Oasis is so cool. Here's the Siwa Oasis. I've been playing a little Assassin's Creed lately, and it has been so fun to play, going through some of these ancient locations, or at least the ideas of these locations back in ancient Egyptian times, or at least 2,000 years ago, roughly more closer to ancient Caesar times. To Julius Caesar times. And the crazy thing about that is Julius Caesar and the Cleopatra that we know of. There's a whole bunch of Cleopatras, but the one we know of that was with Julius Caesar at one point, had a son with Julius Caesar. They were about 34 BC or so. So that's about 2,000 or so years ago. They are closer in time to living towards with us than they are closer to living towards the time when the pyramids were actually constructed. That's how old the pyramids are. They're over 4,000 years old. So it's nuts, chat. We're closer in times to Julius Caesar and Cleopatra. And of course, let's go to Cairo and find 6th of October city is where's Giza? Where is Giza? Right there. Look at this, chat. So let's find the Khufu? No, I'm looking for the Sphinx. There it is. Look at that, chat. Cool thing in the video game that we've been playing, you can see the Sphinx as it originally might have been, at least how it looked before. Somebody defaced it and made it look like what it does today, which is crazy. And these things are old. That's so crazy, chat. Disappointed the Chicago Fire lose. Thought they had a chance with this one, but Houston just proved to be too much. Not looking good, chat. What are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling about that game? I'm not cool, but I'm more of a fan of Sid Barrett. Sid Barrett. Is it Maze Runner from Greece or something like that? Like the concept setting? Yeah, the famous myth of the Minotaur comes from Crete. This island right here. The pyramids align with the belt of Orion. Yes, they do. There's some crazy thing too. The China pyramids. I mean, look at these. These are very similar. How they're like dink, dink, offset, dink, dink, offset, dink, dink, offset. And you look at a computer chipboard too. The Dead Sea seems mad. It's literally extremely salty. It's so dense you can just float on it. Salt Lake City is pretty dense too. Let's go to the Dead Sea though. Let's take a look at this. Not much living in the Dead Sea too, right? But I think there is stuff living in the Sea of Galilee. Look at that. There's a little, what's that, little creek? That's crazy. You want cool lakes? Let's go another cool. Let's go to, so we were just, what? We were just Dead Sea. Let's go to Salt Lake real quick. No real fish living in, not a lot of fish living in this thing, just too salty. But you know what is living? There's some crazy stuff living in that maybe we don't even know. Lake Tahoe. Might be some secret caves connected to various other lakes or to other small lakes in the area too. That's pretty crazy. Then you got some crazy lakes up in where is it? Some crazy lakes up in Canada that have some potential sea monsters that we've heard of. I mean, you've heard of Ogopogo. I think that's in New York. Or near New York. Oh, there's a lot. There's a Seneca Lake Monsters something. Seneca Lake Monsters, something I've heard of. I don't really hear about too many Lake Michigan ones. There is something like in Lake Ontario or something. Now I'm just having fun. Yeah. All right, I think we're gonna call it. Chicago Fire lose. Jello heat out there, just too hot. But hey, it was a fun stream. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much, Archduke Ramon. Once I swam in the Great Salt Lake. How was that? Swimming in the Great Salt Lake's actually super popular, I thought. A lot of people do it. They got boats and everything out there. Where is Lake Ogopogo? Lake Okanagan. Lake Okanagan. Right here. This is it. Take a look at this. So this is where Ogopogo, supposedly, this water creature, mysterious water creature, might be a giant fish. Could be something else that they don't know. But let's go right over to the loch. Loch Ness, right here. Look at that. Big old Wells catfish. Is that what the Loch Ness monster is? I don't know. Oh, I'm getting lost again. Just having too much fun. It's easy to float on your back in the salt water. Absolutely. It's very popular out there. There's a lagoon in Iceland. It's a lagoon that's warmed by volcanic gases that have been trapped. Obviously, the volcano is no longer active, but it's very popular. There's one of those. There's a couple hot springs in Colorado that I've been to that I really like. Well, let's go to the hot springs. Scotland. Iceland, actually. Oh, look at that. They're all over. Look at that, chat. Is that a big old... Is that a volcano? Seems like it's just like a volcano right there in the middle. Another volcano too, looks like over here, but this is a Lake Askja. Okay, oh, you guys want to play GeoGuessr before we go? All right. Maybe a little GeoGuessr. Shut down. I think that's how we could close off the stream. Chat, talk a little fire, talk a little disappointment. I mean, no, you could go have a lot of fun times at hot springs. You just gotta be careful, right? With anything, they gotta watch out for, if it's getting too hot, too much activity. Do one of those duels. Those duels were really fun. All right, we're taking on Comeback Zinc. Oh, we're in trouble, chat. So, chat, I might not have enough time to wait for your responses, but slam your responses as fast as you can, because I am relying on you guys as well. It looks like German. I'm getting German vibes. Are you guys getting German vibes? Come on. You guys getting German vibes? I don't know. Come on, let's go. He's gonna probably slam in Germany. Ordinal kein Parkplatz. Badagaste? Hardhoff? I don't know where Hardhoff is. Hardhoff. All right, yeah, it's Kraftwerk. It's gotta go Germany. All right, let's go Germany. Kraftwerk. Castle. We're just gonna go Castle. Unless you guys see something else. Hardhoff. I don't know. I'm looking for Hardhoff. I am from a Dusseldorf, and that is why they call me Wolf. Yes, we got him. We got him, chat. Must be a lot of hot springs out in Yosemite. Thought they burned the shit out of you. I mean, they're hot, but they're usually, you could get one. I've gotten ones that are like 100 degrees. .be Belgium. You guys getting Belgium? You guys getting Belgium vibes? I'm getting Belgian vibes. But where? Oud? Let's go to Oud. I imagine you're near there. Sure. Could have been Austria. I think it was Switzerland or near Austria. The last one. Oh, there could definitely be unsafe ones though. Oh, damn it. Oh, I could have done better though. It was Belgium, but it was southern Belgium. All right, chat. Where are we at? Nice little field house. Speed Fit AT Austria. How did Austria go? Right here. So where are we, chat? Salzburg. Schulweg. Schulweg. Come on, give me something. Get here. Wien? Where's Wien, Austria? Wien. Graz. No! At least I put it closer to Vienna. That's a huge move. Huge move by me. Could have been way worse. All right. Coca-Cola. Guatemala. Guatemala. Guada. Where is the airport? Airport, where are you at? I have no idea. Good enough. Guats. Oh, he got it closer to the airport. Good, nice work, zone. Do some healing here. All right, where are we at? Rome? Romania. Baruglia? Okay, all right. We're both healed. Uh-oh, super damage. We've been both right on it. I usually just went screwed. All good now. Via Serrada. Brazil. Or the Acera. Where are you guys getting vibes? Where are you guys getting vibes? Oh, he got it. Borgata. Colombia. Oh, I got wrecked there, chat. Nice call in Romania. Archduke. Ulsengord. HSV. Eindhoven. No, it's PSV. HSV. What's the HSV? HSV Hanover? HSV is Hanover or something, I thought. HSV Groningen! Netherlands. St. Martin. Am I missing it? I can't see it. What? France? Oh, chat. We got wrecked. I got wrecked. Wow, we got wrecked. Damn. Battle Royale? Countries? All right, we'll go for it. We'll try this out. By the way, the poll Fire win 36%. Houston win 57. Draw 6%. Wow. Germany? I mean, Russia? No, it wasn't Russia. I'll play one more time. This weird battle royale. All right, chat. I'm gonna start shutting down the stream though after this. That's the plan. Thanks so much for hanging out here on this awesome, wonderful, hot evening out in Chicago, wherever you guys are at. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are staying nice and cool and having a wonderful time. Mexico? My first thought's Mexico. Look at this golf course. It's gorgeous. But then what is this? Like, where are we, chat? Beacon. I'm saying Mexico at the moment, but the Daily Mirror chat. Is this England? Where are we? Baratza? I have no idea where we're at, chat. Little? Say Mexico. Malta? The little island of Malta. Wow. I guess that'll do it. All right, chat. So, Fire lose 2-0. Thanks for watching on here with Spit and Fire. Greatly appreciate it. And well, let me just say that I greatly appreciate you guys swinging by and saying hello and talking soccer with hello, talking soccer with you guys. Just a sec. I'll be right there. Who is it? Just give me a second.
Oh, it's you, of course. Thanks for joining us here on Spin and Fire. Greatly appreciate it. Love watching the soccer games with you guys. Kick that like button if you already haven't. Does a lot to help other people come across the YouTube channels. Does a lot to burn down the YouTube algorithms. Chicago Fire lose just a hot affair in Houston. First 20 minutes, looked like they had a shot. But then after that, as time went on, the last 70 minutes or so, Chicago Fire really looked out of it. The last, although when you get to the second half, they did have their moments, but battling against that heat and a team that was up 2 goals was just a Sisyphean task at that point, just pushing that rock up and going nowhere, right back down to the bottom after they make any progress whatsoever. Just did not work out for Chicago Fire. Is the hot seat starting to turn hotter for Ezra Hendrickson? At what point do we think that is going to be a hot seat? Let us know in the chat below. I actually like Ezra Hendrickson. I think he brings a lot to the table here. He might need more time to get his project going. Do you guys agree with that assessment, or do you guys think he's had enough time? He has enough talent. He should be making things work already. Let us know. We greatly appreciate you guys hanging out and watching the show, and we love to read your comments, guys. Thank you guys. Archduke says thank you. Good night, brother. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure, guys, hanging out with you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay cool. Good luck to AK, everybody, AK Gaming. Good luck to everybody who needed get their air conditioning sorted. Stay cool. Stay fresh. Everybody who's sick, take it easy. Get them some nice chicken noodle soup and have some nice rest. Everybody who's having a great time, keep on going, have that great time. Spread those positive vibes to others. Let's go, guys. Let's keep on dominating. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful summer. We got 4th of July around the corner. Got some exciting stuff for you guys. Let's go. So fire it up, footballers. We will catch you on the next stream. Thanks for joining us. Kick some ass. Let's keep going, guys. All right, fire it up. Have a great weekend. See you guys soon.